Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Panzer Dragoon, and look at these glorious 32-bit Sega Saturn graphics and the orchestrated music. It's glorious. Great to get this game underway. It's amazing. Listen to the soundtrack. To be honest, this is one of the best soundtracks I've heard ever. I mean, listen to this. Oh my god. It's one of the best from Sega, without a doubt. But yeah, it's time to start Panzer Dragoon. That cutscene we've already seen, you can just skip that. But this is episode 1. I can't remember how many there are in this game. I struggle to get past number 5 personally, but let's continue onwards. And hopefully we can annihilate this. Look at these lasers. So yeah, the game is a standard everyday on-rail shooter. Except the difference with this one compared to other rail shooters like Star Fox is you can actually turn 360 degrees. Or, you know, you can actually look where to aim, if you catch my drift. So you have an entire 360 degree view to deal with, and the radar shows that, as you can see little dots coming from behind, forward, wherever the enemies are. The game controls fairly well, from what I can think. Like I said, my controller is horrible, so it's kind of awkward at times for me, but you know, I can try. The A, B, and C button shoot, and you know, they just shoot. You hold down the button, or you can lock onto multiple targets and do a giant laser. This laser does less damage, but it shoots a lot more targets. It's usually better to use this on bosses that have multiple weak points or tons of enemies when they're everywhere on the screen. But you will find this is not an easy game, ladies and gentlemen. This is solid. But just the first stage is very easy. It's pretty slow, pretty standard to go on with. It's got very nice calming music, and considering the fact this was a Saturn launch title, I think this game looks phenomenal, to be honest. I mean, it rivals things I've seen in the end of the PlayStation 1. It's amazing. And it's even more amazing because the Saturn wasn't built as a 3D system. As everyone knows, it's like an ultra over-the-powered 2D! You know, it's a 2D powerhouse that just is epic. Of course, Bernie Stoller decided to go for no 2D rules, and that kind of ruined the console, sadly, but you know, yeah, it's got a couple of 2D games on it, like Earthworm Jim 2 and Rayman. I think the Rayman might be the definitive version on Saturn. I'm not entirely sure about that. The one I grew up with was the PlayStation version, so. But yeah. The X, Y, and Z buttons, they change the camera angle. So the X button sets to the default angle that you see now. The Y button sets it to dynamic view, so it'll zoom in closer to the dragon, and to be honest, it's horrible. Never use that view. It's just done. And the Z button, well, it zooms out, which means you can see more stuff. It's bloody useful, honestly. It's really useful. Yeah. It's got nice transitions as well. I can go into these buildings and be all like, dude, whoa. It looks phenomenal, man. I mean, like, the reflections in the water show that they are sprites, but it does a good job making you believe that they're actual reflections. It's really nice to look at. And holy hell, the house just got blown up. What the Boss fight number 1. Alright, to start this boss fight off, this is a really easy fight, I'm just going to say that now. Just basically home in target everything at the start. And now, when you got a few of these things left, just shoot it with a laser cannon. You don't have to do what I'm doing here, which is failing, because with this boss fight, if you use the lock on, it's less effective. So just mash the C, B, A button, whatever, and its health will go down much quicker than it is in my poor attempt by here. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like, stop locking on and just shoot him. It goes down quicker. Oh, I want to slap my past self. In later bosses though, it's much better to use the lock on. It really depends on the boss itself, how many weak points they got. Like, because this guy is like 2 weak points, it's really best just to go nuts and just fire away with your blaster. Oh well, yar har fiddle-dee-dee, these pirates are gonna be dead. To be honest, I don't know who these guys are. I think they're part of an empire? I don't know. Alright, when he starts dropping these missiles, shoot them. Or else you'll take maximum damage, and trust me, damage is not a good thing in this game, because if you get low health at the end of an episode, your health recovers slightly, but for the most part you don't get full health in the next episode, so it's a very good idea to try and avoid getting hit at all costs. Of course, that's true for any game. Come think of it. Yeah, that is true for any game. What the hell am I talking about? Just come to think of it, well, it might be true for any game. Getting hit is bad. Everyone knows this. It's general video game 101. But there he is down. A very easy boss fight. Of course, it's the first stage, everything's easy. The second stage, things are going to... they're gonna jump up a bit in difficulty. But this is one nice thing about it. If you kill a lot of the enemies in the stage, you get credits, which are basically your extra lives. If you run out of credits, game over. You gotta start the game again. Which is where the game really gets annoying, because the whole... it has no level select, so if you die, that's it. You have to redo everything, and it's annoying to say the least. Inform ground troops, position wide barricade. Yes, sir. We must capture the dragon at all costs. Who? Are they talking about me? Or the other dragon? The plot thickens. But yeah, episode 2, we are now in the desert. Alright, these enemies on the left, just nuke them. Just go pew 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 pew, and they'll kill them all. That's gotta be the best description for lock-on I've ever heard. Use the pew 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 move for maximum damage. Alright, these giant worms, you can kill them. I've never been able to, but you can do it. Whenever you... sometimes they shoot out a little green, like, acid, I think, at you? Which isn't good. If you shoot them when they shoot acid at you, try and shoot the acid out of the sky. It's difficult, but you know, when these little bug things are real evil people, to put it lightly, they hurt. They hurt a lot, boss. Yes. Okay, so now we're inside this cave. Now, don't bother locking on in a section by here, because otherwise you'll have no hope. Use the L and R buttons to switch camera. I haven't actually said that yet. But just spam the C button, shoot the living hell out of them. Like so. Be careful, because they do jump up and, yeah, like that. They try to kamikaze you, going, I just want a hug. Why does no one love me? And, you know, you gotta be like, dude, I need my personal space. Right, and now from here on out, feel free to laser beam them, but later on in the cave, you'll probably see them jump out at you. Don't laser beam them. They tend to do the whole kamikaze thing, like that guy just did successfully there, which is very difficult to kill them if they're doing that in your laser beam. Like, seriously, kamikaze. That's an effective strategy. I use it in GTA all the time online. That's a lie, I don't play GTA online, but you know. Yeah, just laser beam the entire... I love that, it's so fulfilling! It gives me a nice little tingle inside whenever I kill a room filled with enemies in a single blast. It's just like, yes! I feel it madly. I mean, you can't beat it. You just can't. So yeah, just continue killing stuff. It's a really awesome game. I'm not doing too bad, actually. I remember the first time I did this stage, I had abysmal health. It was in the red. It was like, what? There's no way I can do this. Alright, these are the worms I was talking about. These things are evil. They are Satan. Why? You might see me now. I don't know if I actually do shoot out in a pit. Yeah, there's the green thing. That thing is ridiculously difficult to take out, because I don't know, it just is. Sometimes my bullets hit, sometimes they don't. I know, I blame collision detection, or the fact that it's a 2D sprite. And come on, that didn't hit me. Oh well. Saturn launch title, I can't really complain that much about it. Hell, it's a bloody impressive launch title. It's better than anything Nintendo has to offer on their game consoles on launch. Well, I suppose it's Mario Brothers U, but, you know. Oh god, I can't see the screen! My screen's gone into standby mode! No! No, no! Oh, there we go. I can see again. Yay! Yeah, this section goes on for a good minute or so, sadly. It's just annoying, because you can't it would be fine if I could kill him, but the thing is, it takes so many blasts to actually take these guys out, it's just not worth the trouble. Come on. It's almost over, I think. My video timer says it's almost over. Is it over yet? Come on, my commentary is running flat. It's running flat, Bath. Oh wait, here we go. Little tornadoes signify boss fight time. This is the Dark Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, and he is insanely easy to take down. He's like the easiest boss fight in the game. Just target him with your lasers, and he goes down with no problem. He goes because for some reason one part of his body has like 50 different like targeters, so you can just aim on him constantly and just go, ah, lasers, nuke him, and just dodge his sonic boom. It's really the easiest boss fight in the game. This should really be the first boss fight, come to think of it, but he's gone, ladies and gentlemen, and that signifies the end of episode 2. And that's also the end of part 2. So thank you guys for watching, rate, subscribe, do all the usual nonsense, and I shall see you in part 3, where we tackle episode 3 and onwards. And yay, 1 free land, 1 free life. Sayonara.